Plagiarism. Defined as the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. It is a common practice on YouTube which is often looked down upon as a shameful and immoral practice. But those kind of feelings are for nerds. So in this video, I'm going to be stealing challenges from other TDS YouTubers and seeing if I can beat them. Which YouTubers will appear? And what challenges will I steal? Watch to find out. Starting off with N4tex. I decided to copy his video TDS Footage 2070, where he plays with the phantom skins in Cyber City. Luckily, I have 8 of the 9 skins already. Sorry, Sledger. In the end, I decided on using Engineer, Toxic Gunner, Commander, Ranger, and Graveyard Farm. You may be saying, but that isn't a phantom skin.
You people are not thinking about the question.
You know what lives in graveyards? Phantom. My main strategy was just engineer spam. This tower is so stupidly overpowered she could probably beat this challenge on her own. The other 4 towers are literally not needed if you play right. But I brought them anyway because it's fun! I started off with engineers who were doing very well because engineer. I also started harvesting phantoms with my farms. I also got a Toxic Gunner who is a very helpful tower because his poison has a slowdown effect, defense melting, and deals damage. Toxic Gunner is actually the goal. To further increase this effect, I got a second one. My phantom farms were generating a lot of money, and the engineers were doing a solid job at taking down the enemies. Until they didn't. I forgot to get level 5 engineers and leaked a shadow boss, who had a lot of health left. I got a backup engineer, who just got it low enough for me to survive. The next few waves were fairly easy, but then the tank whizzed past my minigunners and ended the run. I'm going insane. For my next game, I decided to invest a lot more into farming. I also got some commanders and rangers for extra support against the tank. My epic gamer skills easily killed the tank, and then we pretty much just spawn camped. The Fallen King arrived, and although his Fallen Guardians are usually very hard to deal with due to their stupidly high defense, the explosions from Engineer and Ranger pierced their defenses, whilst the Toxic Gunners melted their defenses, so we killed them quite easily. The Fallen King managed to get around the loop and died. Easy GG. My next challenge is one done by many creators, but the first one to make it popular was Propellers, and that is the 24-hour challenge, where you create a new account and see how far you can get in 24 hours. I will not be doing that sounds boring as hell. So instead, I'm gonna do the 1-hour challenge instead, and see if I can get militant, because you guys got really mad at me for saying he sucks last time, so here's my way of making it up to you. I decided to use my alt account to subscribe to Eduardo. I wonder if that name means anything. I wonder if you should act on that. I spent the first 6 minutes doing the tutorial and claimed my 600 coins and Demo Man. Oh yeah, you know how it says you get 600 coins and Demo Man? Well, this is a bloody lie. The game forces you to buy Demo Man with the 600 coins you were given. So in reality, you only get 350 coins. We need to call TDS for scamming us. This will not stand. I then bought Soldier and hopped into a quad game where we voted Molten. I had a solid team with some pretty decent towers and we started defending. And then 2 of them left. And then it was just me and my teammate, who was an actual idiot. First of all, I had to carry us almost the entire game because he had to get level 4 farms. And then he got a military base, which is fine, I guess. And then he started placing pyros at the back of the path. What is the point? And when the Molten Boss spawned, he still kept placing pyros. Brother, he has no burn. What is the point? You have militant. For my next game, I played Winter Bridges with a bunch of noobs and one pretty experienced guy. Surely he would carry us and be respectful, right? Right? Bruh. Beginners SMH. And then he left. Well, Future, for a guy who is so professional, how come your rarest tower is f***ing mortar? You incompetent f***ing noob. Guys, please don't leave if someone is less experienced than you. They're just people trying to have fun as well, and you're just being a selfish dickhead. I got into another game with 3 really good players, and we voted Fallen. They defended with Golden Cowboys, Brawlers, Golden Soldiers, and Golden Pyros, whilst I helped with my normal soldiers. I noticed Johnny was using 2 gold skins, and I asked him how many he had. I tried to troll him to see if he would realize I'm secretly a pro gamer, but I was ignored. They got down DJ and Commander, then got their DPS towers, consisting of golden minis and accelerators, whilst I still kept spamming soldiers. Most innovating strategy game, everyone. Vote for TDS. But yeah, we defeated the Fallen King pretty easily, and I can happily say I carried them. I was running out of time, but I only needed 300 coins to get militant, so I sped ran a game of easy mode, where I spam soldiers again. I'm losing my mind, please help me. I then bought militant and ended the challenge. Shout out to anyone who does the 24-hour challenge. I was bored out of my mind doing it for 1 hour. For my next challenge, I decided to steal Minty's video, TDS But Weird Children, where he plays a variety of maps with the toy skins and farm, one of which being Pizza Party, so I decided to beat it. But for this challenge, the idea is not the only thing I stole.
Bro, please let me go. I want to see my family again.
Alright, that's enough out of you. Get out of here. Minty started off with golden soldiers whilst I farmed, as he doesn't have golden mini. But I do, so I'd be dealing most of the DPS. Thanks to my farming, I got golden minis very early, which was very helpful. I told Mint to invest in gold soldiers for the flying detection and rocketeers because, as I said before, explosions can pierce enemy defense, which would be really helpful for tankier enemies. Everything was going really well until wave 20, when I realized, where was Mint's farms? I asked him where they were, and he replied 2 waves later, wait, we were meant to bring farms? Little bro was clearly not awake that day. He then quickly left and got farms and rejoined. But this late in the game, I don't think it was even worth it. But everything went pretty well until wave 32, where a lot of shotgun and bosses had gotten past because our rocketeer army was useless. You had one job, Minty. Yeah, we died, and it's all his fault. You'd think a video about me stealing from other YouTubers couldn't get any more meta, could it? Well, what if I steal from myself? I chose to redo my second TDS video, TDS But It's Realistic, where I put realistic military towers in a realistic map, which in this case is U-turn. You guys gave me some pretty good advice in that video about what to do, not to mention that the military-based rework makes it a lot stronger now, so I was pretty confident. I spammed gold soldiers in the early and mid game whilst I maxed my farms, and then I got some commanders as well. My very strong army of gold soldiers was doing a very good job, so I started getting military bases and rages down. Our military budget kept rising and rising, and we got more and more powerful troops and tanks. Soon we got to wave 37, the wave that defeated me 4 months ago. As the arrows and the necromancer bosses arrived, I held my breath to see if we could win. No, 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 no. I had done it. I had beaten the wave that had caused me to lose last time. But we weren't out of the woods yet. The Fallen King arrived and the Battle of TDS began. I spammed airstrikes and APCs and my troops kept fighting. One Fallen Guardian got pretty far, but we took him down. The Fallen King was on half health and halfway across the map. I started reselling soldiers and praying I would win. And I did it. I beat the challenge. Overall, what can we learn? Well, there's nothing wrong about taking ideas as long as you make them your own. It's all about having fun anyway. And no one really owns a challenge idea, do they? Just try to keep it original and creative. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.